computer. So welcome everybody to our DreamCRU all-team call, Zoom. Yay! Yay. This is going to be a monthly get-together. It'll typically be the first Monday of the month right after that new CE call, but because we had already missed that first week, we're doing it tonight. A couple of things I want you to know. As you have questions, please type them in the chat box, and we will be answering questions. Because not everybody knows everybody, I wanted to do just a really brief introduction. I'm Lori. I'm your mom, your grandma, your great-grandma, your great-great-great-great-great-great-grandma, and that's who I am. Laura, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Laura. I'm in Pennsylvania, and our team is the Time for Wine crew, and Laura P's our mama.
Which is a miracle because I'm only 32. Thanks. And Kaz?
And I'm Kaz. I'm in Littleton, so just down the road from Lori. And Lori is my mom too.
So we're all one happy family. And what you should know is that all three of us are available for everyone. So if you have questions and you can't find your sponsor, or you can't get a hold of whoever, we're all available for you. We really are. We really do think of ourselves as a family. So in the interest of being respectful of everyone's time, I'm going to kind of just jump right into it here. I'm going to do some shout outs really quick. I wanted to talk about the top 5 in sales, which a few of them are on this call, so that's super fun. We have got coming in at number 5, Janine Patterson with 2,092 PCV. Alyssa Marlin, woohoo! 2,449 PCV. Jane Schoonover out in PA, or no, she's in Ohio, right? She Ohio or PA?
No, she's in New York.
Oh, I was on that east side of the world.
Okay.
Perfect. She's east. Jane came in the spot, in the 3rd spot with 3,302. Yay, Jane. I know she's going to watch this recording. Kaz A-Lot, our fabulous leader, came in with 3,830. And Jenna Flynn, who is rockin' solid, came in with 5,615. So a round of applause for our top earner.
Nice job.
Super, super, super fun. I wanted to let you know that our team, last month was a big sponsoring push, which we want to keep rolling. We really want to keep rolling that. But the DreamCRU added all told 49 new cause entrepreneurs in January. That's got to be some sort of a record. That was amazing. So great job, everyone. Keep that up. We had some bunch earners, some cluster earners, so super, super, super fun. And I wanted to let you know that our team impact, which is sort of what all of our sales together generate that 10% host credit, came in at just over $7,500 for the month of January. Amazing.
Phenomenal.
Great job, everyone. Way to participate and pitch in. We do have a Mexico earner on this call, and on my screen, she's right there.
There's 2.
Well, myself as well. But Kaz, yes, girl. We have Megan Rehill, and I hope I'm saying your name right, Megan, your last name, has earned level 2 of our
Go Megan.
Be on the beach.
Fantastic.
Jenna Flynn has also earned level 2, and we have a lot of level 1 earners, which means you guys are that close to getting on the beach. We've got Laura Demetrio, Alyssa Marlin, Jane Schoonover, Janine Patterson, and my precious niece, Kayla Stevens. So that's super exciting. And I just saw that Laura put in the chat box making moves, and DreamCRU is making moves for sure. So I want to wrap up my little part by saying if you have more than really 4,000 points toward Mexico, you are still in the game. I don't want you to walk away from it. You absolutely can still earn this incentive. So don't take yourself out of it thinking it can't happen. If you are a new CE who joined in January, you actually have almost a better chance than anyone of earning this trip. You're going to earn this trip half off. So my advice to you is kick it. Get it into gear, talk to your sponsor, ask one of us, how do I get to Mexico? Because we have it all broken down for you. We can give you several scenarios that get you on the beach. So, so thank you. You guys are awesome. And it's just super, super fun to watch all of this excitement. We are going to, I have to look at my little agenda, but we are going to scoot over now to Kaz. And Kaz is going to chat with you about all the customer offerings that we have this month. And she's going to give you some really cool words to say. So make sure you've got your pen and paper or computer if you're not old like me. And go get it, Kaz.
All right. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you. So yes, I get to tell you today about the host and customer specials that we have for this month. And so usually this call is going to be on that first Monday, so it'll be right after they get announced on the first day of the month video that you want to look out for. And the first of every month we get that video with what's going on that month. So the first thing is our host special, and that's called Toast to the Host. And it looks like this. So this flyer you can find in the resources. So resources, and then you're going to look for customer programs and incentives. And you'll find it in there. This is an opportunity for our host to earn an extra 6 bottles, so $150 value of wine, on top of our usual host program, which I feel like is pretty generous anyway. They get 10% host credit to spend on wine. They get a 10% donation to a nonprofit that they pick from qualifying 6 or 12 bottle cases of wine from gift sets. They are going to get that extra 6 bottles of wine when they have a qualifying February event. So that means $500 or more in February sales. Does not have to be an event that is opened in February, but it must have $500 of February sales, and then you also need to make sure you close it out in February, and you're going to claim that 6-pack for your host. You also have to make sure that a host pack has been ordered for that event. So that could have been ordered as a regular host pack by taking that host credit card information, and they get 40% off, which is one of the perks of hosting from the Vintner collection. It could be that if you've got a code based on your January sales and you have a code for a free host pack, that can be the order that counts to qualify. Or if you're a brand new CE, you might even be able to use your enrollment kit order for that host pack. A host pack just has to have been ordered. So order a host pack, $500 in qualifying sales for February, and then you're going to redeem their 6-pack through a link in the resources. So again, you'll go to resources, customer programs and incentives. You'll look for the Toast the Host, and there's a link in the Q&A there that you have to fill out to redeem it. And then, yeah, look for that flyer, and you can send that to everyone. The other thing that I get to tell you about is our customer incentive, and that's kind of cool. So normally our preferred customer program is $20, $19.99, $20 for a year's membership. This month, and actually next month, when a customer subscribes to Save, to an extra shipment of wine, or they join up for Wine Club, which is a kind of subscription, then they're going to get that preferred customer program fee, $20 waived. Of course, they're going to get free shipping and the usual discounts as well of up to 20%. So here's kind of how I talk about this at the events that I've been doing. Something like this, and I can post the words in the group as well if that would be useful. So imagine I'm at a tasting, and I would say something like, our preferred customer program offers our customers the opportunity to ensure that 10% of everything you purchase from One Hope for your membership year gets donated to a nonprofit that you choose at the end of the year. It also gives you $10 saving on shipping of each case. You get great savings on wine, so 10% off 6 bottles, 20% off 12, and you can mix and match any of our wines, including the glitter, the shimmer, and even the premium wines. So you're going to get a saving on your wine, you're going to get a saving on your shipping, and 10% of everything you buy from One Hope will go to a nonprofit that you get to pick at the end of your membership year. Typical savings then on a 6-pack of our vintner wines is going to be $15 on the wine and $10 on shipping. On a case of wine, it's going to be $60 saving on the wine and $10 on shipping. So the $20 cost of this program, you're going to save that, more than save that, in your very first order today when you mix and match your 6 or your 12 bottles. Sounds great, right? You're already saving. Now, the next step is if you simply subscribe to at least a second shipment after this one today, we're going to give you free shipping on both of those as well. So the Subscribe to Save program is a way for you to kind of create your own regular shipment of delicious One Hope wine. And you're going to kind of hit the easy button of getting your One Hope wine on a regular basis. With the Subscribe to Save, you pick how often it comes, every single month, every other month, every 3 or every 4 months, and you also get to choose which wines you want in your shipment. If you choose your 6 or your 12 wines today, and then you do nothing until the next shipment comes, you'll get the same ones, but you can switch it up at any time, and you can also change the frequency that it comes. And this month, we're giving you that preferred customer membership for free. So let's add up those savings. You're going to save $15 or $60 on wine, 6-pack, 12-pack, on average. With more premium wines, you're going to save more money on your wine. You're going to save $20 altogether on shipping, each of those cases. And you're going to save that $20 on the preferred customer membership. So $60, $20, $20, that's up to $100 savings on a typical 12-bottle case of wine when you subscribe to Save. You're going to get that every time you order for a whole year, and 10% is going to a nonprofit as a donation at the end of your year. One more thing, we have a wine club, and a wine club is a quarterly shipment of 6 bottles of wine from all of our collections, specially chosen by our winemaker, Murray Coyle, for the season. Because it's such a special offer, we give you 20% off those 6 bottles. We give you free shipping, and this month again, you're going to save that preferred member annual cost of $20. So this month's shipment is a great collection of 6 wines with a retail value of about $195 that you get for $156. So you save $39 on that wine. You're going to save $20 on the shipping, and again, this month and next, you can get an extra $20 saving on that preferred customer membership. So $79 saving on your order today, and then you get those savings for the rest of the year as well. So that's a lot of verbiage, and like I said, I'll put those words in our group so that you have it there. But hopefully that gave you some great ideas on words to say, what to say. You may not want to get into the numbers in quite the way I do. I love the numbers, and you might want to just shorten that down, but Laura's given me the eye. Laurie and Laura, do you have anything that you want to add? What would you say? How would you offer those?
Do you want to go first, Laurie?
A lot of you have heard I use the subscribe to toilet paper analogy, which gets a laugh, and that's kind of my thing, is to make people laugh. But it does drive the point home that with the subscription service, not only are you going to save money and shipping and preferred customer, it's completely customizable for you. So if you know you are having a party in March, ramp it up. And if you're going on a diet because you're going to go to Mexico, dial it back down. So that's really kind of how I talk about it, is just the ease with which you can change the frequency or the wine or whatever. So that's kind of that's how I play on it myself. Laura?
I like to talk about, again, you're already buying wine, so you can redirect your wine spend, and now you're giving back to charities that you love. And I also love talking about the convenience, because if you are a mom with young kids, you do not want to have to run to the liquor store all the time. So that usually gets a good laugh too. But really, again, I think it's the fact that you really can customize your wine. So you can mix and match and, order your case as you like, and to the season, and easily adjust it and change it.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a great deal. And if you had an opportunity to go into the community and look at my post, it's called Wine Math or something, which is usually Kaz's expertise. But I kind of got a wild hair and played around with some numbers. I build this thing as how can you earn, I think it was $961 a month in your sleep. And this is going to come later. We're going to talk about a challenge that we have for you guys, but it's all about getting subscribers. And with this deal this quarter, there's literally no reason why people wouldn't subscribe. If they love wine and they drink wine, it's an incredible savings. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that later. Does anybody have, I see some comments in the chat box. Alyssa says, I always tell people I'm expensive and I'm saving you your hourly rate on top of all the discounts and shipping. I can't get this thing to move over. So, there it is. I'm expensive and I'm saving you your hourly rate on top of all the discounts and free shipping. I love it. Yeah, you guys share your words that you say as well. That's what this is about. It's about collaborating and working with each other. So
maybe what I'll do is I'll start a post in the DreamCRU and put my words, and then everyone else can just tag yours on underneath, and that way we'll have a really good library of words to use for this, because the incentives kind of come around sometimes again. So remember that you can look for the search box as well in the Facebook pages. Use that.
I love that. And use that group as a resource. There is a ton of really good information in there. So, and as Kaz said, use that search bar on the side. If you're looking for something specific, you should be able to find it. And presumably one day I will get in there, and I know there's different files and things you can use. It's a little daunting because it's 4 years of stuff. So I have to really want to hunker down and do it, but use it. There's so many great resources there. Thank you, Kaz. Awesome. 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 So look for her words to say. Laura's going to jump in now and talk to you about the incredible offers that we as CEs have this month and ongoing. So go get it, girl.
Thank you. Yeah, so I'm just going to touch briefly on what's going on in February, but exciting that Home Office has given us that opportunity to extend the host kit promotion. So how many people have been loving the whole, when you have your qualified event, that you're getting a free host pack that now you can use as a complimentary tasting. So they're extending that. And again, it's for every $500 event that you have that occurs in February, right? All of your sales in February. And you're going to earn a host credit so that you can now go book some more wine tastings in March. And I don't know about you, but I'm still earning Mexico. So I have my hustle shoes on, and tastings is where it's at. So that's really going to be super beneficial because, not only are you going to earn your sales points towards Mexico, but it's also going to let you share the opportunity. So you can also then be growing your team and earning some sponsoring points as well. And also something to keep in mind, if you're a new CE that joined this month, or if you have a CE that is joining this month, that they are doing that join, launch, and earn. So then similar to what Kaz was saying for that toast to the host, if they launch within their 30 days and they have a qualified event, they're going to get that 6-bottle curated half case. So lots of goodies going on. And I think everybody's also heard all the wonderful incentives as far as, we're working on Mexico now. But as we keep that momentum going, then we have that leadership summit coming up and Crush. So many exciting things to work on.
I love it. I love it. I want to see a show of hands or drop something in the chat box. Who's going to Crush? What? Everybody goes to Crush. Everybody. We are all going to Crush. Kim, I'm going to pick on you. Is that okay for a quick sec? Give me 3 reasons why everybody on this call should go to Crush.
You get to meet the home office. They're phenomenal. They're down to earth, and you really get to know them and know that they're behind you 100%. Networking with people outside all across the country is absolutely phenomenal, and it's a great party.
Let's get to the real deal, okay?
Woo! It's a good party.
I always say it's, and this is becoming less true, but I always say it's like the very best middle school dance party ever with no boys. Like, nobody cares. Everybody's just letting it all rip, Good. So I see a lot of comments in there. Folks that are first timers that are coming to Crush, old timers that are coming to Crush. Super, super, super fun. I'm so excited about that. And then Laura teased about the Napa incentive. Everybody is eligible for that incentive. We're going to definitely be talking about that and posting about that, but we can all go to Napa, and a lot of us have been there, and there really aren't words. Like, you don't want to miss it. It's truly, truly phenomenal. So, okay. Yes, most favorite time ever. I think that we've kind of covered the majority of everything. Wine Camp. Yes, Alyssa, that's what we call it, Wine Camp. If you have pressing questions, I'm going to unmute right now because I want to make sure that we are getting everything answered. I'm going to unmute everybody. If you've got noise in your house, would you just mute yourself on your phone or whatever? So that we don't have a lot of craziness. And if you have a question, let's hear it.
I have a question.
Yes, Karen.
For the $500, is that like $500 in sales in half full cases and gift sets, or is just $500?
Anything. It can be made up of anything to qualify the party. Gets qualified with $500. And then the donation gets made on the qualifying items, but the party, as far as qualifying for the incentives, or just a general qualified party, is $500 on anything at all.
Okay, right. So I have a party that's open, and it was for February 1, but I had 2 pre-orders. How does that work out? They were ordered on like the 31st.
Okay, so those will count as they'll count to qualify the party normally. But in order to qualify for the toast to the host, you need to have $500 of February orders. So okay. You're going to need to just bump that up a little bit to make sure that you have 500 of February orders. So your party is going to end up being, more than.
And I don't want to hog, but I have one last question on the preferred customer who joins and they do a subscription or the wine club. How is that paid out? How is that paid out?
How is what paid out?
Like the 10% on their sale.
Oh, at the end of the year. So the donation, you mean, to the nonprofit?
Correct.
Yeah. So if their order goes through a party, that 10% is going to be part of the party and the host's nonprofit choice. At the end of that preferred customers membership year, then they will get an invitation from One Hope to nominate a charity to receive 10% of whatever else they've purchased.
Okay. But not the first order, though. Not including the first order from the party.
That's correct. The first order goes to their host.
Okay.
That donation on that first order goes, if they were at a party, it goes.
Yeah, I need all of the answers for tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So just to clarify, because that can be a little confusing, a qualified party with regard to host rewards and with regard to donation is based on half and full cases and gift sets. Every
now.
host rewards and toasted host
Oh my God.
are based on total sales.
Okay.
That's okay. Does anyone else have any pressing questions? I don't see any. Okay, then it's time for me to throw down a team challenge. And this is a good challenge because it's retroactive to the first part of February. So you may already be in the running. Go look at that wine math post. It's a lot of words, but I want you to get the gist of it and why it makes sense for you to add subscribers, how that's beneficial to you. And our challenge to you and to the whole team is to add 4 subscribers in February. That goes back to the first. I'll start a post and you guys can participate in that. Kind of update it and let us know how it's going after you get home from your party. If you're like, oh, I got 2 or I got 4 or whatever, drop it in that thread. And at the end of the month, and by the way, it's a leap year, so you have an extra day, we'll go through and count, and whoever got the most subscribers at the end of the month is going to get a little something, something from me. So it's on the honor system because we have no way of actually checking this, but we know you guys are good people and you're just going to play along. So if you've already got a couple, drop them in there and let's get some excitement going around that and really encourage folks to bring on subscribers. I'm telling you, there's nothing better than waking up in the morning and checking on your email and, you know, Kathy Jones placed an order and blah, blah, blah. Like that's like, oh, yay me, I just did nothing. So you may have seen that I'm setting a very high goal for myself to get up to 100 subscribers. So set a goal for yourself.
This month?
No, girl. No, honey. No. Mommy's older than that, so no. I'm sorry, by Crush. I want to have 100 subscribers by Crush.
So how many is that a month?
Well, I already have some, so it's I only have to get 70.
Around 8.
And so, what is it, like 5 months till Crush? 4 months? 5?
Oh, till Crash, not even a year.
March, April, May, June, July.
So you're my math girl, so you tell me, what is that? So anyway.
We'll figure it out.
It's not terrible. Here's the deal. I said, let's say you did 8 tastings. I'm sorry, retract. 1 tasting a week, 4 tastings a month. Assume 8 people at every tasting, which is a pretty fair average. I think we'd all agree. 8 people at a tasting is pretty average. Just assume that even half of those people order. We all know more than half will order, but let's say half, 4 people ordered. Let's say of those 4 people, 2 people subscribed, right? That's 8 subscribers a month. That's 96 subscribers after a year's time. That's how you're going to get that $961 a year. So it's pretty simple math. Even I could figure it out. So yeah.
It's something like 11,000 a year, isn't it?
Yes.
That was for 100. That was for 100 subscribers. So this was for 96, which was doing 8 a month. Adding 8 a month for 12 months is 96. So anyway, you can check my math later. But the idea is it's very beneficial to you. And it is that sort of dream, you know, people talk about consumables. That's the real consumable. Okay. You've heard me say, do you know how many bottles of toner I have under my sink? A lot. Okay. That is going to be gone and people want more. So, okay. I think we did pretty good on time. It's 7:34. And any last words from Kaz or Laura?
Thank you.
No.
I'm excited to see everybody. When's our next call?
Our next call is on March.
Monday, first Monday of each month.
It's the first Monday of every month. The next call will be Monday, March 2nd.
March 2nd. Okay.
The calls, they're all built in the DreamCRU. Excuse me already. And we'll send reminders and things like that. But
Awesome. Can't wait to see you all here again.
Yay.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody. Thank
Bye,
you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.